This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that hype button, okay? Trim drops her video, and I noticed a couple things in it. So she drops her video, Nobody, with G Herbo. Look, a DC chain. It's not Meek Mill. It's one of Meek Mill's, just somebody connected to Meek Mill. That kind of looks like Trav. I don't know if that's Trav or not. But anyways, throwing up DC chains. It's like, duh, this is Nicki's clone, right? And boo, we know what you're doing, bro. This is Akon's brother that's behind this. He's trying to throw in the subliminals, like, yeah, get the DC chain right there. Put that in because it's showing that, like, you know, Nicki used to date Meek and then she's not cool with them. And, you know, everyone's comparing her to Nicki, you know. Listen, anybody that jumped in this mess that's from the Juelz era and everything, you're a cornball. Juelz, you wanted to be a part of this video so bad. But this girl, this girl sounds like Nicki. She's a clone. You don't even know her. She's from Charleston. She's not from New York. But she's calling herself the princess of New York to troll. It's just trash, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. This is... Juelz, you officially... I have a lot of respect for Juelz as a rapper, but him as a person, he's not a bad person, but he does a lot of cornball stuff. Like, and he used to be the coolest guy, he used to be known as the coolest. But as time went on, and he never dropped an album, and never did a lot of, he kind of just gave up. I don't know. Jim Jones is in the video. It's just so weird. Kevin Gates, he goes on... whose podcast was he on? He was on Benny Blanco's podcast, right? With Little Dicky. I don't know. Kevin Gates is just a weird guy. I mean, I don't hate Kevin Gates. I think he's funny. But I think he just, treats people like crap. Like, he was cool on the podcast, but he keeps blaming his failed relationships with people on others. When it's like, bro, you kind of admit you're kind of a jerk. Like, he'll just do, I don't like your energy anymore. Get out of my house. He'll just wake up and feel different. Or say he has his dog with him and someone wants to pet his dog. Instead of saying, oh, no, please don't pet my dog, he says, you'll never pet my dog in your life. It's like the person has, rabies or something. He's a crazy, crazy person, bro. So Joe Budden calls out 38 Spesh for when he was dissing Jim Jones. He talked about Chrissy. Well, then he should have a problem with Max B then, because Max B did that before too, right? He doesn't. He's friends with Chrissy because of Love and Hip Hop. And just being around. He's friends with Jim Jones. So he feels like he has to take up for them. It's like, I don't approve of that. Chrissy's so quiet. She doesn't say anything. Bro, she was on Love and Hip Hop. She was on, reality shows. She would turn up and call people out. Stop. Stop it, okay? She's not so quiet. There's a total misstep. I'm not a fan of dissing nobody's wife. Blah, blah, blah. Jim Jones, Joe Budden disses plenty of people in the past, right? Got disrespectful. The thing with Ransom got really out of control to the part where he went to the block, and then Ransom ended up getting arrested for years. He's put his hands on women. Like, Joe, stop. Just be fair in comparison to your life. This is part of rap, all right? Jim Jones involved himself in this. He's not randomly dissing Jim Jones. Jim Jones said something about the Jadakiss thing. 38 Special said something like he should mind his business. And then Jim Jones said, oh, I'll have my young boy beat you up. Like, follow the story. Jim Jones asked to get dissed. Let's just be real. Alpo says she ain't giving out blowjobs. How you giving out jobs when you can't even go home and get a blowjob? It's not that bad. All right. Next up, we got Lil Durk. Prosecutors want to play Lil Durk's 2021 music video for his song "Pissed Me Off," where he says, "We're gonna slide for Vaughn." They should play it. They should play it. Yeah, you might not like me saying that, but it's true. It's true. I don't know what to say. Soulja Boy trying to get Kai Cenat's attention because he was kicked out of Streamer. Well, he wasn't even allowed to audition for Streamer University. They got him off the premises. So he's trying to fight Kai Cenat. I don't know. It's just Soulja Boy being Soulja Boy, right? Akademiks talks about how the very website that Charlamagne was referencing, that was talking about Akademiks and people that work for him and exposing things, it's gone. It doesn't even exist anymore. And it was created just 4 months ago. And I think Akademiks is realizing that he probably should have never sat down with Charlamagne because he didn't realize Charlamagne would lie and create a narrative that didn't exist and back it up with a fake website. But that's how Charlamagne plays nowadays. I think it was a misstep to sit down with Charlamagne and think you could go toe-to-toe with him. Yeah, you probably could in a fair playing field. But it's not a fair playing field. Some people are on it like win by any means. Even if you got to cheat, lie, deceive people. And that's what Charlamagne's on now. Barack Obama includes Drake, Future, Vince Staples, Boss Mandilo, Doechii, Nas, Anderson .Paak, and more to his 2026 summer playlist. I do not believe he creates a playlist, but his staff puts it out. He's previously said he's Kendrick Lamar over Drake, but I don't know. It is what it is. Somebody else made the list anyways. It's not a big deal. It's something that, it's like a cool factor. Like, this is what I'm listening to, guys. Jay-Z does something like this, too. Jay-Z does this, too. I forgot he does. I'm listening to this, guys. Disney wants to reboot Home Alone after 2012 sequel, The Holiday Heist. Macaulay Culkin pitched a story where his character gets locked out of the house by his own son. See, they can't come up with any new ideas in Hollywood. It's all old ideas. Want to hear something Boosie said that was pretty weird today? He must have felt real cool saying this by the pool. I'm chilling today, guys. And I had to drop something real cool. So he puts this up right here.
Scarface was a movie. Boosie Badass a documentary.
Okay. Like, what are we supposed to do from this? A long way from across the track. That one-room shack. I'm about to ride my jet ski in the lake. I need fireworks. He always needs something, right? U.S. Attorney's Office says Big U was hit with new charges, accused of trying to pay two of his fellow inmates to murder a witness to prevent testimony. Who would that be? What's the guy's name? I already forgot this guy's name. That was he was running with Whack 100 for a while. Dissing Big U. It had to be him, right? Let's see. Whack 100 podcast against Big U with. Who's the guy's name, bro? Not Brick. Look at this. You only gotta be around, not around for a little while. People start to forget who you are. I'm already forgetting who this guy was. 600 Big U. What was his name? That's how much of a non-factor he is. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. The guy who was always on Will Whack 100 dissing Big U, and he used to run with Big U. Look at his name. Young Thug says this he put this out. The Young Thug expanded his state portfolio with a $5 million Florida mansion. He's the one who put it out with a PR, but it didn't take, like he said. So now he reacts, cap. I wish you have a multi-million-dollar home in Atlanta. You could sell it and buy this. Stop. Molly Santana and Northwest show was canceled. All of them. The whole tour. Black Zack will not face the death penalty anymore in his RICO case. So, I mean, he knows he won't die now. That's good. And lastly, OVO does a charity golf classic in Ontario, Canada. That's about it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys on the next one.